Let's talk about the night she disappeared.
Okay.
You had a fight.
Yes, sir.
And was this a physical fight or an argument or both?
Basically, I come home. She's in her room. The first thing she does is start yelling at me that Caden has made a big mess. He was running wild. About this point, I start arguing. You know, you've been asleep. You know, what do you want? You take enough Xanax till you can't hear him. You know, and we start fighting. Caden is at this point in his room, hiding. She walks up to me, and she gives me this kind of sucker punch while I'm on the floor. I mean, She hits me all the time, and I don't retaliate. But she hit me and said, "And clean it up right, expletive, expletive." And she goes in and slams the door.
Where did she hit you?
In the
She hit you in the face?
Yeah.
And you didn't retaliate?
No.
Okay, so you say she goes in, slams the door, you think she's just in there
Right.
on the bed or something, but you go back in to resume the argument,
Right.
frankly.
Yes.
And
She's gone.
she's gone.
Yes, sir.
And that's last time you saw her was when she punched you in the face.
Yes, sir. When I'm sitting there watching her walk away, slam that door, and that's the last time.
She has a car.
She didn't take the car.
Didn't she take the car?
You know, I don't really know for certain. She's always carrying narcotics, and she's definitely afraid of being pulled over by the police.
Did she just walk away from the apartment, you think?
I'm sure someone picked her up. She doesn't. Sure, someone picked her up. She doesn't. Walk anywhere.
So you think she called somebody to come get her?
She had to.
Her cell phone has apparently not been on since she left. How would she communicate with people without her cell phone?
The only thing is she has a bag of cell phones, and that's what I told Houston police. She probably has at least 11 of them.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Well, let's talk about some of the suspicious behavior that you want to respond to. There were reports that when the police went into the apartment, areas had been cleaned up with bleach.
That was really blown out of proportion. There are two areas where I had been cleaning up before by the computer desk that we used that Walmart off-brand carpet cleaner, and it bleached the carpet, 2 stains. They had been there for months.
So you didn't clean up, because of course what people think,
Right.
if they're going to be suspicious, say, okay, fight ensued, blood is spilled,
Right.
bleach cleans that up,
Right.
bleach gets rid of DNA evidence.
Right. And the first thing I did was tell Houston PD, please go in there with a fine-tooth comb and look at the apartment, please.
You were seen loading boxes and blankets into
Yes, sir.
her car. That night. And well, but you understand that what people then say, well, what's he putting in the car? I mean,
There are clothes and stuff like that. I mean, there are Office Depot boxes and then blankets, and then most of our stuff I brought here in trash bags because I didn't have anything else to load them in.
but you didn't come here intending to stay. You came here to drop him off.
At first it was to drop him off and go back and then try to deal with it. But after talking to my family, they didn't want to see it start up again. She basically owns me in a lot of ways. And I admit that. I cave to Michelle 9/10 of the time.
There were hard drives in the computers, and you took those out when you left to come up here. Why did you do that?
She took hard drives out of my truck that were my personal drives that I had taken.
So you drive around with hard drives?
Yes, sir. Now, when Houston PD contacted me, I told them that I took the drives.
Well, you said you would show them to me when
yes,
I came
I
here
have
today.
drives.
Do you have them here?
Yes.
Can we look at them?
Yeah, I'll bring them to you. One second. No, I don't have them because he still has them. He's still copying.
Okay, well, you can come back.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I thought he brought them back, but he didn't. I thought I did, but I forgot.
Okay, so you don't have them?
I don't have them, but
so where are they?
They're at a friend's house here in Odessa. He's an IT professional, and he's the one extracting the information for me so that the drives remain in the state that they should be so that the police can investigate.
You said you were going to show those to us, and you got up and walked to the door and then said, oh, that's right, they're not here. But not 15 minutes before we got here, you told my producer they weren't here. You already knew they weren't here when you got up to go get them.
My mind is scatterbrained right now. I mean, I forgot.
Did you do anything to her that would be considered foul play or criminal?
No, no.
Did you kill her?
No, sir.
You didn't do anything to her? You don't have her hidden somewhere?
No.
You have no
Like I said, she has run over me. I've let her. She has run over me. I've let her run over me.
There would be those who said, you finally got enough. She pushed you too far. You finally said, by God, that's enough.
You know what?
And you blew up on her.
I don't have to do anything like that.
If she is watching this right now, let's say
she can come home.
And what do you say to her?
We can fix this. We can fix to where she gets help.
If you know more about this than you're saying, if you are involved with something that's happened to her, if you lost your temper and choked her too far or something bad happened, if you are involved in her death in some way, it is a tremendous gift to your son to tell me now when I can help you and I can help him.
Like I said,
because nobody ever gets away with this.
No. Like I said, she walked all over me. She just owned me.